what is causing supplementary budgeting, and one of them is reverting money that has not been spent. You provide money to accounting officers, they fail to use the money, return it back to Treasury. Now you need a new permission from Parliament to spend that money. So it has to be supplementary budget. But also I think there is a new disease that has cropped out, that sometimes Parliament decides to do reallocations without taking into consideration the importance of those particular activities. And I think one of them was the NAM conference, when the Parliament removed the money for NAM conference. And in my mind I was asking, so when you remove the money, you rather write and say, NAM should not happen, and you close it and remove the money, than remove the money and you expect NAM to take place. So that's a different thing. So that also causes supplementary budget. So there still need to be some guidance. But apart from that, Honorable Minister, I think there is an issue about supplementary budget, that even when you provide the supplementary budget, agencies don't spend it. So you go through the process and they pay in for nothing. We start scrutinizing you, asking you questions, and yet actually these agencies are not prepared to spend the money. The Auditor General has specifically shown us this. A total of 16, there was that Parliament approved the supplementary budget in last financial year. The budget increased from 48 trillion to 52 trillion. But at the end of the day, government wasn't only able to utilize 43 trillion, which means that even if you never had supplementary budget, the available resources were already enough to cover government expectations in terms of spending. So I think we need to get slow on these supplementary budgets, because probably we have enough resources to finance them, but the challenge of going through the budget process makes us really look as if we are not prepared to resource the whole budget process, and yet at the end of the day, agencies don't use that money.
Supplementary budget. Almost every Monday, cabinet seats every Monday, there will always be a new demand. And now I have learned to be polite and keep quiet, even when the president said, "Yeah, Kashaija, you're going to find the money for this." I say, "Excellency, yeah." Then I come back, I don't do anything. Because the money is not there. Either you deprive a sector in order to give money to another. The money is not there. I cannot borrow indefinitely. Me, as long as I'm your Minister of Finance, I will not borrow indefinitely to mortgage your country. That I will never do. So supplementary budget, then there is an annoyance. We borrow money. The sector has applied for that money because the system the way it works. Every sector makes its program, and they say we shall do this. For example, let me give you a very case which is common. We all agree we should do this road. We do this road. Very sensible. Because without infrastructure, fiscal discipline, a big problem also. Money is allocated, even at times, even dispersed to the spending agency, they play around. I don't want to talk about corruption, but certainly that's another terrible evil we are running on. in our society.